Well, hello, Class C at St. Boniface. Hello, Class C. How are you? Very Merry Christmas. And a very Merry Christmas to your grown-ups. To Mrs. Middleton and Mrs. Zubriska. Merry Christmas to you all. Now, your grown-ups have been telling me all of the marvellous things you've been doing this term. I hear you've been learning all about ecology and the seasons. Is that right? And I hear you're going to be cooking recipes from the 1940s to the present day. That sounds marvellous. I wonder what you'll be cooking. Oh, I'm just trying to think of all the different things I've tasted every Christmas Eve from 1940 to now. Oh, how things have changed. I'm sure you'll all be learning about that soon. Oh, sorry. Chief. Yes, Chief. I'll ask them, Chief Elf. Chief Elf has asked me to ask you. Have you all sent me your Christmas lists? Marvellous. If you sent me your Christmas list, brilliant. If you haven't, do not fear. There is still plenty of time. Put pen to paper and get that list to me so we can work hard to get all your presents ready for Christmas Eve, because I hear from your grown-ups and from Chief Elf that all of you have been very, very good this term. And all of you have been so kind that you're all going to be on the good list this year, and not a single one of you will be on the you-know-what list, because you've all worked so hard. Now, speaking of working hard, while we are working hard here in the North Pole, making all the toys and wrapping all the presents, we sometimes try to cheer ourselves up with silly Christmas jokes. And we try to have a competition to find the silliest Christmas joke possible. And this year's winner has just been announced. Would you like to hear it? Here goes. What do Santa's little helpers learn at school? The alphabet! The alphabet!
What a wonderful message from Santa. Now, would you like a story?
Stickman by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Stickman lives in the family tree with his stick lady love and their stick children 3. One day he wakes early and goes for a jog. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the dog. A stick, barks the dog, an excellent stick. The right kind of stick for my favourite trick. I'll fetch it and drop it and fetch it, and then I'll drop it and fetch it and drop it again. Well, I'm not a stick. Why can't they see? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. And I want to go home to the family tree. A notice says dogs must be kept on the lead. At last the game's over, and Stickman is freed. He sets off for home with a hop and a whirl. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the girl. A stick, cries the girl with a smile on her face. The right kind of poo stick for winning the race. Has everyone got one? Get ready to throw. It's 1, 2, 3, into the river they go. Well, I'm not a poo stick. Why can't they see? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. And I'm heading away from the family tree. Stickman is floating. He floats on and on. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the swan. A twig, says the swan. This twig is the best. It's the right kind of twig to weave into my nest. Well, I'm not a twig. Why can't they see? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. And I long to be back in the family tree. The nest is deserted, and Stickman is free. He drifts down the river and sails out to sea. He tosses and turns till the frolicking foam washes him up on a beach far from home. Here comes a dad with a spade in his hand. Stickman, oh Stickman, beware of the sand. A mast, yells the dad, an excellent mast. Hooray, there's a flag on our castle at last. Well, I'm not a mast for a silly old flag, or a sword for a knight, or a hook for a bag. I'm not a pen, I'm not a bow, I'm not a bat, or a boomerang, no. Oh, Stickman, beware of the snow. Here comes a boy in a warm woolly scarf. An arm for my snowman, he says with a laugh. Well, I'm not an arm, can nobody see? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. Will I ever get back to the family tree? Stickman is lonely. Stickman is lost. Stickman is frozen and covered in frost. Stickman is weary. His eyes start to close. He stretches and yawns and lies down for a doze. He can't hear the bells, or the sweet singing choir, or the voice saying, "Here's a good stick for the fire." Stickman is lying asleep in the grate. Can anyone wake him before it's too late? He dreams of his kids and his stick lady love. then suddenly wakes. What's that noise up above? It starts as a chuckle, then turns to a shout. Oh, ho, 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 I'm stuck! Get me out! A stuck man? A stuck man? Now who could that be? Don't worry, cries Stickman, I'll soon set you free. A scratch and a scrape and a flurry of soot, a wiggle, a jiggle, and oh, out pokes a foot. A shove and a nudge, a hop and a jump. And Santa falls into the room with a thump. Stickman, oh Stickman, you excellent friend, thanks a million, thanks without end. Then Stickman helps Santa deliver the toys to fast asleep girls and to fast asleep boys. Faster and faster they fly through the snow, till Santa says, only one chimney to go. Stick Lady's lonely, the children are sad. They won't feel like Christmas without their Stick Dad. They toss and they turn in the family bed, but what is that clattering sound overhead? Someone is tumbling into their house. Is it a bird, or a bat, or a mouse? Or could it? Yes, could it just possibly be? I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, I'm Stickman, that's me. And I'm sticking right here in the family tree.
What a great story, Santa. Have you got anything else? Something funny, maybe?
And now I'd like to read you one of my favorite poems, Snowball. I made myself a snowball, as perfect as could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it ran away, but first it wet the bed.
Santa, that was brilliant. That's one of my favourites. Did you enjoy that?
Well, Class C, it's been wonderful to speak to you and your grown-ups today, and we're having a very wonderful time here in the North Pole. December, you know, it's my favourite month. But I hear there are some people in your class that also have very special days in December. I hear that Valentina, Jason, Alina and Louisa all have their birthdays in December. Well, from all of us here at the North Pole, I hope you all have the most wonderful birthdays. Oh, yeah. Now, I've got one little favour to ask of you, Class C, before I go. Will you do me one big favour on Christmas Eve? Apart from maybe leaving a little bijou snackette for someone to have because they're working very hard. Will you promise me to go to bed nice and early, eyes shut tight, all snugly and warm, so I and the reindeers and Rudolph, if he's not misbehaving too much, Rudolph and I can deliver all the lovely presents to you that you put on your lists, and we'll work our hardest to get them to you, but only if you promise me that you'll be all fast asleep with your eyes shut tight. Is that okay? Marvellous! Well, Class C, it's been wonderful to speak to you, and Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho!